Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is blues guitar style in the style of Hubert Sumlin, which is a fingerstyle blues guitar player, Chicago blues, but I also checked out other blues, Chicago blues guitar players like Jimmy Reed, Magic Sam, Fenton Robinson, but I also know Johnny Guitar Watson. I don't know if he's from Chicago, but Albert Collins for sure. He's not from Chicago, he's from Texas, I think Austin. And we're checking out blues guitar in this style from that period, Chicago blues, like in the late 60s, and specific on the style of Hubert Sumlin. So let's get started. Alright, as I already said, we're checking out the fingerstyle playing technique of Hubert Sumlin, but it's quite similar to other players when you check them out. But so you can learn from this and get it to others, but I'm just going to explain the main techniques, and then we're going to do an example in the style of Hubert, and yeah, let's see. Now, first thing is playing chords with the thumb. So, if you're playing on this figure here, you play it with downstrokes. This is normally 5 but that's a little bit out of my ballpark. But I can do it slowly. You can also do alter picking with the thumb, like Magic Sam is doing that on his really famous boogie. So you do alter picking with the thumb, and then combination with other playing techniques, but therefore you really need to practice this stuff for a while, and it's not my main playing techniques. I'm just showing you the basics here. So we have chords like with the thumb, or if we have chords in general, like A7 to B7. Yo, that's a way of playing the chords just with downstrokes. Or also sometimes I saw he's doing like this. Yo. Now, these are how chords are played. It comes basically also from the, you know, this is then the next. You play bass with the thumb, and that's the original of blues, you know, just one guitar, no band. You play the bass, and then so you have the combination with bass and upper, and there you take the index, middle finger, if it's 2 notes, or just one finger, which Hubert is doing quite a lot. And he leaves the bass note open. Okay, so that's a playing technique. And the last one is when you play kind of solo, instead of using the thumb, looks like Albert Collins is doing that, you know, just with the thumb. Hubert is doing this technique with thumb and index. Sometimes also only the thumb. Gives a more sharp sound. So you're using both fingers. You know, and these 3 techniques are basically monitored in the videos which I viewed of Hubert Sumlin. So now let's do a little exercise in his style, a blues in E. We have a little figure here, 2, 4, 3. And we do this with this picking technique, just with both fingers. And then we go to the thumb with the other. probably notice that this is not really ergonomic, and if you're not used to this technique, or you have a quite big chance of not getting ready on time here. I mean, it's possible, but you really need to know the technique. But when you listen to his recordings, he doesn't really care. He just plays his thing, and of course, it's a lot with the singing, but that's his playing style. And then we make another figure. And then we make this figure here, triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Now you take index, middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And now we make another figure. So we're going back down here. 1, 2, 3, and then from here on with this technique, thumb, index finger. And then we change to A, okay? He's doing a lot of single note lines in between. If he's doing the typical, let's say, street blues style, so you're really doing this stuff. Now comes the last technique here on B7. This is using really regular chords. I checked it out, really the regular ones. B7 as a barre, as I said with thumb downstroke, A7, and then an A, an E, as I said regular chords, E, and then solo line. Again with the other technique. And then a single note line, and that's it. I'm gonna play the whole thing for you now. I hope I get along with the wild changes of technique. It's not my regular technique, so I apologize for the mistakes. But Hubert also made some mistakes, and he didn't care. so let's do the whole thing now. 3. Somehow I got through the whole thing. When you have your automatisms in your finger picking, there are other ways to do this. Other players probably did other ways, but this is specific, the one technique, but it's used very often on all these blues guitar players, especially these chords. When I checked the Chicago blues guys from that period, they're really using this. You can hear it in the recordings that they're doing the downstrokes with the thumb. Yo guys, this tutorial was on request out of my Guitar Students Club on the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, which you can join for free and make other requests. That's why the playing technique is a bit out of my ballpark than a normal one, but you can make any request there if you want to have other tutorials, so join there. Link in the description box. If you want to download the tabs of the example which I just played, it's also available there for premium members. That's all me and Dr. Pink are having to say on this tutorial. See you guys.